what's up guys? I'm gonna do a cell phone review today. I'm gonna talk about pros and cons of my cell phone, the one that I use, and it's a very popular one. It's an iPhone 3G. So here we have the box of iPhone 3G. So here's the box. Very simple, very nice, Apple's design. Um, Here's the adapter. Here's the headphone. It works with my music and I can talk with it. And the USB adapter to hook it up to the charger or to the computer. That's pretty impressive. So you all know how the iPhone 3G looks like, but still here it is. It's got a silver bezel on the front, and then in the back there's this Apple logo. It's a plastic cover, and yeah, it's got some patents over it. This is the 2 megapixel camera that comes with it. Then there is the sleep wake button here, a headphone jack. It's flush, so you can put any headphone you want, not like the first generation iPhones. And then you have the USB port here where you can hook your cable in. You have microphone and you have speaker. So that's pretty much the outside. There's the home button. That's pretty much the outside. It's not big of a deal. The big deal is in the inside. One other thing, notice that it's not as shiny as regular iPhones because I put a anti-glare cover onto it, so it's not that glary, and plus it resists fingerprints well. Okay, if I just hold the sleep wake button, press it once, the screen lights up. There's my wallpaper and time, date. Slide it to unlock it, and here's my home screen. I actually have a couple of different screens. With the introduction of software 2.0 for iPhones, they have really boosted up what we call the regular cell phone. I mean, this phone is not just a cell phone. They call it smartphone, but I think it's smarter than smartphones. Cause look, it has phone, okay? It has email. It has web browsing. It has iPod. It has my eBay application where I can keep track of my bids and my sales. It has different other hundreds and thousands of applications through this app store that Apple has released with the software 2.0 update. Oops, I got a mail. It just does it automatically. Okay, then it's got several other applications like very interactive games. Other softwares, like here I have one software, I don't know if you can see it, it's called e-reader, that reads off your book. You can read a ebook on the fly. So you can watch movies, listen to music through iPod. Even if you don't like it, you can read books through your phone. Now, there's a currency converter that I've got, a Google application. Oh, here's one thing. I've got a fake call application. Let me open it up. Let me just quickly show you this. I'll say I'll get ready to fake it. And if I double tap it, it's gonna make a call. It's a fake call, but I'll just pretend. Oh, wait, I got a call. Okay, so let me talk about some pros and cons of the iPhone. First, It's a great design. Just look at it. It's slim when you compare it with a regular smartphone. I'm not talking about other phones. There are other phones that are much more sleeker than this, but it's got slim enclosure plus the touch interface, which no one doesn't have yet. And then there are features that really gets me hooked up. There's this volume control up and down, vibrate and sound on, sound off and sound on button. Sound goes off, sound comes on, sleep wake button, your headphone, and the thing I like about it most is the use of the headphone. I mean, I can hook up to my phone, I can listen to iPod, and while a call comes in, boom, you can receive that call, and there is a built-in microphone in it so you can talk while you're listening, when you were listening to your music. So those are kind of pros, and the use of thousands of applications. The App Store provides millions of apps, okay? It's got millions of applications. Um, so and developers are coming up with applications each day, thousands of applications each day. So these are the things that I really like about the phone. I mean, it handles all the stuff that I really need. I can even go without my PC for a couple of days. There, it's got a calculator, which is a regular calculator. Then when you turn it, it turns out to be a scientific one. So it's pretty cool, you know. That's why I'm telling you I can go days without my Macintosh computer. Let's talk about cons. Cons at the beginning, I would say the first thing that I don't like about iPhone 3G camera. I mean, I'm a photo freak. Um, so yeah, so here I opened up camera, and if I shoot something, let me try to adjust something here. Okay, here, let me shoot my backpack. There we go. Okay, I took a shot of my backpack, and I can see it in the gallery section. There it is. So after you taken the picture, you can zoom in by pinching. There's no option for zooming in while you're taking your shot. There's no option for video capturing. And then there's the backward thing of iPhone that you have to send SMS that you can't save. I don't know if people have pointed out, look, you have lots of text, it's got cool interface with your touch thing, but you can't save your message, that you want to send later on. So that's a con. And then when you go to your iPod, here I have a podcast of Apple's October release of their MacBooks. Let me run that podcast.
They should hit the stores starting tomorrow. On it, before we get into the actual notebooks themselves, we want to talk about some technologies and discoveries that we've made that let us look and build notebooks, in some new ways. So the first...
Okay, so what I wanted to point out here, you probably could hear the sound, but when you're in a very noisy condition, you can't hear the sound. The sound's pretty low through the speaker. Even if you're in a speakerphone conversation, it's the sound is low. I mean, you have to literally hold your phone up to your ears to listen to the person who is talking. So that's a bad thing. The battery life, the battery life is another thing that I think is a very defective point of iPhone 3G. I mean, it's got 3G capabilities built in, it's got GPS built in, It's got Wi-Fi built in, so it's always continuously searching for those things. I mean, if you're using Google Maps and you're using 3G to locate your pinpoint your position, it's gonna use these satellites and it's gonna drain off battery. Um, if you're browsing the web, if you're checking your mail, it's using 3G, which sucks up more battery, and it's constantly looking for Wi-Fi networks. So yeah, I would say I get a 1.5 days of battery, whereas you can get up to 3 days of battery life with regular smartphones or even regular phones. So yeah, I think Apple should work on it. Overall, mixing up pros and cons, I really like this phone. I hope you liked my review, guys. Alright, bye.